Shalom, shalom. First thing we want to do is give all praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Kagudash.
Double honor to the apostle and elders, a great millstone. And salutation, brothers, pushing this word with true sincerity, with charity. You know, go ahead. Kick it off. This lesson is inspired by him, you know, so through the spirit, you know, he wanted to do a lesson. He was going to go into it, but I called him outside and we waiting on food, so he decided to go into it, you know.
So basically the topic of this video is that I'm, you know, like scriptures, you know, how it teaches us wisdom. We got to apply that in our everyday life, because if you're not applying the scriptures in your everyday life, you're not really walking as, you know, a man of the Lord, man. You just out here doing whatever and being foolish. All right, let me kick it off with this. This is Ephesians 5, said at verse 15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. So, comment, you know, one thing, you know, we do in our everyday life, you know, we just, you know, may go on errands and stuff, but we also gotta, you know, watch out for things to happen, because Lord can have anything bust off where you at, you know, at any time, man. Okay.
Stability times. So like, yeah, I got another one.
Okay.
This is I got one. This is Proverbs 16, and I'm gonna start at 16. How much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver? Right? It says, how much better is it to get wisdom than gold, and to get understanding rather to be chosen than silver. All right? So wisdom and understanding is something you should choose over gold and silver, because with wisdom and understanding you can gain those things. All right? Right now, you know, like the scriptures say, with all our gettings get understanding. All right, so applying that wisdom that we have, you know, and implementing it into your everyday life, that's when the increase comes. All right, like we always know who dealing for the simple fact of their conduct. You know, when you looking at brothers and how they dealing, you know who's applying the scriptures and who's not. You know, brothers steady dealing with the same thing, and, you know, steady getting caught in little quagmires, you know, little situations. Is a lot of times it's because he's not using wisdom. When you're not using wisdom in certain situations, hey, and I fall short of that too. You know, I have counselors that I go to amongst my brothers to get wisdom and get understanding from, and then yet still we stumble because we gonna make mistakes, you know. But to apply this wisdom that we got, that's what we should be doing, you know.
I got a precept. This Ecclesiastes 8, I'm gonna read verse 1. Who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine, and the boldness of his face shall be changed. So yeah, man, also another thing, when you're applying wisdom, you know, people eventually in this world will just start to see that, you know, you carry yourself in a different way because you applying wisdom. People in this world, you know, I'm mainly talking about Jake, you know, don't use wisdom at all, because, you know, one, they
nobody in this world uses wisdom, because if they was using wisdom, they'd be serving Yahweh Shema Shai, or even attempting to do what's right, you know, in the scriptures, you know.
Right. And you know, and they, as basically what you say, you know, they don't know the scriptures, man. All right, so they're not wise. Okay.
This is back at Proverbs 16. I'm gonna read 17. The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his own soul. and his way is what? The way in righteousness, the way of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. All right, you're gonna preserve your soul by having this understanding. All right, living in this understanding, applying this understanding, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that you have. All right, that's what's gonna preserve you, because what's gonna happen? you gon' like the scripture say, you do this and you should never fall. All right, you know. So you know you gonna have you gonna have your moments, but like the scripture say, wisdom gonna meet you in every thought. So you might be going through a situation, but like the scriptures also say, let this be like frontless into thy eyes, like he told Masha. Alright, he said, let it be like frontless into thy eyes, was talking about the law. Alright, so everything that we dealing with on a daily basis, you filtering it out through the scriptures. That's why when we meet women, the first thing we do, because we understand what marriage is, we ask her, do she have a man? Alright? And if she say, yeah, I got a man, or even if the bitch take too long, like, be like, yeah, bitch, you thinking of her, you ain't quick enough on your toes. The light ain't come out fast enough. All right.
I got a precept. This is Proverbs 3. I'm gonna start at verse 5. Verse 5. Trust in the Lord with all thine heart, and lean not into thine own understanding. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy paths. Be not wise in thine own eyes, for the Lord, and depart from evil. So yeah, man, you know, as I say, you know, in your everyday life, you know, the elder brother, you know, he just brought up a example, you know, of something that can happen in your everyday life, you know, in that case, you know, he wants to prevent himself by going off by doing adultery. So he's acknowledging the scriptures and the Lord, and like asking this woman a question, you know, so he can prevent himself from going off, man. In all thy ways acknowledge the Lord, man. All right. So yeah,
this is Isaiah 33. I'm gonna start at 6. Yep, Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of Yahweh is his treasure. All right, so wisdom and knowledge, that's what's gonna be the stability. That's what's gonna keep you stable, man, mentally, man. All right, when all hell get to breaking loose, and all mayhem and all mannerisms of lions, tigers, and bears, oh my, when the can of worms is all the way open, when the Lord really start putting his foot all the way down on this place and bringing out that whooping stick, all right, that wisdom and that knowledge is gonna keep you stable. You know, it's gonna keep you stable. You know, it's gonna keep you stable, you know. So you gotta remember that, you know, that the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, man, is gonna be with us. But we gotta use wisdom in everything we do. You know, we gotta apply this wisdom that we got, because we want Yahweh Shema Shai to fight for us, man. All right. We have to love wisdom. We have to use wisdom in our everyday life, and not be hypocrites. Not telling people to do something that we ourselves don't do. You know, we're not hypocrites over here. If we telling you to do something, it's because we do it our own selves. You know, you got one? I'm gonna end it with that one.
This Ecclesiastes 9. I'm gonna start at verse 18. Wisdom is better than weapons of war.
Damn.
But one sinner destroys much good. So yeah, man, you know, you know, he was just basically going, you know, wisdom can get you really out of any jam. And the scripture just said right here, wisdom is better than weapons of war, man. All right. And what's that? Isaiah 33 and 6, where it says wisdom shall be the stability of thy times. So yeah, man, wisdom shall be wisdom shall be the stability of your times, man. All right. We need to, you know, just go about every day in our life, you know, carrying ourselves like men of the Lord. All right. And, you know, just, you know, having this wisdom in our inward parts, man. All right. The Lord will guide you.
Come. So with that, you know, we hope it was edifying. We want to give all praise and honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem,
Yahweh Shai,
Ba'ashem,
Kakodash. Devil honor to the apostle and elders, great millstone. And salutation, you brothers, pushing his word with truth, sincerity, with charity. Shalom and above.
Above.